Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Untold Stories number 7 by renderXR. This is Nova Arcana. Since last episode, I decided to swap out charms. I'm now wearing the Endurance charm, which gives us 3 extra hearts, so we've got 13 hearts, which is pretty cool. Because my netherite gear, and I think I've upgraded some of that since the previous episode, gives me knockback resistance, which is one of the main reasons that I had been using the other charm I was using previously. And I've decided to start back here in the cemetery because we did not finish looting it. In fact, are there any things that I need in there? No, looks like I already looted that chest. I am still happy to have the money, but it is good to make sure there aren't going to be any traps beneath it before we just go jumping down in after it. And then we still have not found an emerald in this area, which is the main reason that I am back here. We only have 3 music discs left, which is good, because there are 3 areas that I know the names of from Intersection 4 that we haven't yet been to, but there are 5 music discs remaining. 1 of them will be here, 3 of them will be presumably in the other 3 areas, and then the final one I'm not certain about. It could be that there's a bonus area, it could be that it's hidden in the monument somewhere where we never found it, or some other possibility that I have not considered just yet. Alright, but so far these cemetery bits have been surpriseless. I have to imagine that at least one, I mean there was one that had a chest over there that had something nice in it, but I have to feel like at least one of these is going to be a trap, and we're running out of places it could be hiding at this point. I suppose it could be like symmetrically away from the chest. Oh, there's light there. It's the emerald. Alright. That's not what I expected to find here, but I managed to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Alright, well, that actually is pretty fantastic. Let's see, can I like shift and jump up here? Not very easily. I choose to do this in order to get back out of here. Alright, well, that was totally worth it. I guess, since we're going to have to go back to the intersection before going to the next area, I am going to finish getting the money, but we can just do a quick teleport back to base, drop off a few things, and then we can immediately move on to the next area, because this one is now complete. Neat, neat, neat. Okay. Alright, thought I might find a trap, instead I found the very thing I was looking for. That is pretty great. Now I kind of wish I had taken the charm that gives me extra speed, since we just need to run back out of here. But I am at full soul, so I get a little bit of a speed boost from that. And I'll hold on to, I think I have a speed potion in my inventory, but I'll hold on to that for, I think the next area is the other castle. So that could be a good place to use a speed potion, because it might have a bunch of kind of flat areas that we can run through quickly, which could be good. I do see the creeper above me over here, which is why I chose to go this way, but he was stuck in the cobwebs and I ended up just slowing myself down. There we go. Okay, but that was a great success. Like, I was not expecting... How long is that? I was like 2 minutes in. I had 2 goals, and I managed to accomplish them both in 2 minutes. Unexpected. So the next area is going to be the other castle, whose name I forget. So we'll check the name on the sign before we go teleporting back home. And the previous castle was actually quite difficult, so I can imagine that this one is going to be as well. Its name is Cathedral of Shadows. It looks amazing from a distance, which is no surprise. I bet you it's going to look amazing up close, too. Alright, but we'll do the quick teleport home. Where should I put the emerald? I think I'll put the emerald in here, because usually when I tidy up, I come in here to play music. And then I will briefly drop off some monies, and drop off some things that we do not need. And the rest of my inventory looks pretty good, so we can head right back into the thick of it. You know what? I'm not going to need these shears anymore. I will put them in here because they're kind of special, but I don't think I'm going to get caught in that many cobwebs, so we can promote the Ender Pearl back into the hotbar. Should it prove useful? But now let's head to the cathedral. Wrong way. I always get turned around when I'm coming out of that teleporter. Also, let's wait for just a moment for the world to load in around us. Okay, Cathedral of Shadows. Shadows... I don't know, there might be withers in here. It's one possible guess or interpretation. The, all the spheres over there, I don't know, whenever you see spheres in Minecraft, it's like, what kind of witchcraft is this? Right? Right. And these trees are very much mimicking the trees that we saw over in the previous area. I guess it was the Lonely Dark over there. And I wonder, before we cross this bridge, let's do our due diligence, which is to look under the bridge. Not for trolls. Well, I guess for trolls. For a different type of troll. The thing where render trolls us by having spawners or... I don't think I see anything under there. Or traps. But in this instance, I think perhaps we just want to make a run for it. Do I want to start with the speed potion? Let's wait until we get a little bit of a sense of the place before we start dashing on with the speed. I didn't look at the thickness of the bridge to see if it's possible for the bridge to have, like, contained TNT inside of it, for example. So that is one type of trap I did not check for. And then I do also note all of this gravel. Oh boy. Right. Okay, different type of trap. I do need to get rid of this spawner. But then we also have to figure out how to disable the crazy trap that's throwing potions at us. Oh, yikes. And yeah, now we have another problem. Hey, come on. Oh, he has a name. I didn't get a chance to read what his name is. But he is in possession of a name. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Even if we take some damage, we're going to run over there and break that. Alright, this guy definitely has some knockback or punch on his bow. Punch, I presume. And then it's presumably just one of Render's usual kind of potion trap thingies that's over here. Yeah, it sounds like it. So can I break into the wall here and find them and disable them? Yeah. Man, there's a lot. Really? Do we really need that many potions and things? Alright. I probably could have just disabled the redstone. Yeah, because now I have like 1 million entities, which is actually going to lag the game. Didn't really think that through very well. Okay. I see some kind of awful spawner here, and yikes! I've been set on fire by one of these piggy dudes. Oops, here's another piggy dude. Alright, let's get in here and break, break, break. Great. And then get a better view of this place. I don't think there are any, like, spawners on this side. Okay. Oh my goodness, creeper face. What a view. So there's a floor down there, and I think I saw a supercharged creeper. There's spawners spawning potions over there. So we're going to have to get over there. Ender Pearl is a possibility. There's the fires in the ceiling. Let's get some extra health going. Not ready to use the speed potion just yet. Okay, there's blazes coming from the chandelier. Glad I thought to look. Oh, he might have been hit by the potion, which suggests that it's an instant damage potion, because I'm pretty sure that that would damage a blaze. So that's definitely a high priority target to take out. Also, The supercharged creepers are no good skis. Is there a way for me to get there on the ground floor from here? I wonder. How far is that? That's like that far. I wonder if there's a way to walk around the outside of the castle and then burrow my way back in. Oh, the castle then juts back outward over here. So perhaps, but perhaps not. I'm just going to dig in like 4 blocks. Oh, I didn't even need to dig in 4 blocks. I found some money. Why is money here? There's blazes here. I know why they're there. They're there to try to kill me. I figured it out. The puzzle of the blazes. I think I might have heard a witch as well. Yes, I definitely heard a witch. Alright, and this blaze spawner seems to be spawning from a fair distance away. And I do see the Enderman down there too. But if I want to make progress in here, I need to get going. Oh, there's another spawner over here. Okay, there's all kinds of spawning happening here. Okay, so let's do this. And that. Okay, there's like little bits of money kind of all over the place, which I'm okay with. Happy for the bits of money. I see, and then there's a 9 spawners right there. And I got a fair bit of light into that room, so despite all the spawners, I think we're in pretty good shape. And 2 of the skeletons are attacking each other. And I conveniently got this place where I can go in here and just break the spawners for tons of experience. Go me. Alright, so let's just make the rest of this room safe. I'm going to have lots of souls available to me. So let's do this as we kill off these guys. Okay. And yeah, I think that area is dealt with. Now let's also make sure that we can pick up the delicious monies that we have hard earned in this little room, and then we can start climbing up and seeing what other types of loot there's going to be along the way. Thank you for the torch. I wonder if any of these are trapped. It doesn't look like they could be. They probably could be somehow. We'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. Alright. Hello. Oh boy. I'm unclear where that other creeper came from. Did I leave one behind me? I guess I must have, but that was a little bit concerning. Alright. So I know that there's a witch on the ground and still a creeper on the ground, so if I fall back down below, these are things we'll have to deal with. Creeper, do me a favor. I said do me a favor. Alright. No favors to be had. Oops, come on, wait. Alright, very good. There's a way to go across this way, so I choose to do it. And now I choose to go back this way. Making all kinds of different choices. Alright, some enemies have gotten into a fight with one another, as mobs do. Works out great for me. The skeleton might chase the other skeleton off the way, or he might not. Let's go pick up some souls. Oh, I almost fell through that hole. Alright, witch, you can take some fall damage. Great. And yeah, I think the rest of the place is in okay shape. Alright. Other than a little bit of slowness from the witch potion, we're not in bad shape. This is a little bit scary. And there's another something big spawner right there. I'm trying to think what's the worst thing I saw anytime recently. But that's probably what the spawner is over there. So I might want to deal with it. But before I do, the skeleton demanded my attention. And is there an easy way I can just run in order to get over there? Okay, so that's what we shall do. Zing, zang, zoom, zizzle. I think we got it. Ah, darn it. Okay, and it's this guy. Well, you know what? Oh, he's got knockback resistance. I was going to try to knock him off so that he would fall down to the bottom. But in this case, it was just not meant to be. But we got him anyway. And I think there were some bottles of enchanting that I saw over here. I would like to pick those up. So let's make sure we have a few of those in my inventory. Great. Now we can continue. Okay. This definitely feels like the type of area where I do want speed, I think. So let's get some potions going. Some strength might be good too. Let's kill off 2 enemies. And then use some potions. Do I have enough ceiling room here? I'm pretty sure I do. I'll have even more from here. So, speed. And strength. And here's my sword. And let's go. Kapow! Kapow! Bing, bang, boom, zizzle. Alright, no problem. Let's wait to drink that for just a moment. That's where all the wither skeletons are coming from. And I probably two-shot them? Yeah. Now that I've got the strength. Very nice. Let's heal up. And was there anything in here? There's some money. I thought I'd seen another... It might have been like an enderman who teleported away. Or maybe I'm just making it up that there was another enemy there. Hello, skeletons. Pardon me while I break your spawner. Aha, I hear the ghasts. Oh, there's like a secret passage here? Is it a secret? It's a secret to everybody. Is this where the ghast is? Probably, somehow. Let's take a quick peek out here. Oh, goodness. Where did he spawn from? Right here. Oh, crap, he's inside of me. Not good. Alright, that spawner is broken. There's not a symmetric one on this side. Alright, I forget what you call these. I want to say like balustrades or something like on the side of the castle. But there is this whole outer area that allows us to move from place to place to place. That we shall have to remember and come back to, maybe. Let's probably not fool ourselves, like the remembrance. That's probably not in the cards. Given the person who's playing the game. Okay, I do see that I just lost my torches in the bar. But that's definitely fixable. Because I've got 3 more stacks in here, I think. Let's do that. Okay, it looks like it's well enough lit over there. Not going to worry too much about the gas just yet. Although it does seem like we're perhaps getting closer to wherever he lives. But yeah, very happy with the speed potion here, because this is very much a run-and-gun maze kind of place. Yeah, go ahead and blow up, actually. Didn't quite do it. I only want one of you, though. Alright, well, now I don't. You're too far away from your own spawner. Alright, you are a super creeper. You do have extra hit points. So good for you. There you go. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. And took out the spawners. Great. Yeah, do it again. Great. I should, that took some damage there. I should probably heal. More than once. And let's have another golden apple. That'll get us back up to full health once again. It's a creeper head. Nice. I'd forgotten about that mechanic. And now I don't want you to blow up. Oh, crap! No, not there! Oh, okay. Glad I had the yummy golden apple. It was delicious and nutritious. Oh, and now I see spider webs up ahead. That's not good. I had gotten rid of my shears because we were out of the spiderweb area, and now look where we are. Okay, so presumably the blazes was one of the spawners that was here, because there were 2 spawners here, and the other one was supercharged creepers, I imagine. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, spider's gotten lost in the lights. There we go. I can just break the cobwebs with my sword. So I guess let's do that. And And there's definitely more than one spawner in there. And the spiders do have a place to hide on the ceiling. Creeper, I did not see where he came from, so that's concerning. Buttresses. I don't know that that's the name I was coming up with, but that does sound correct. So I think I was thinking of the wrong word, is the long and short of it. Okay. Oops. Well, that works. Hey, spider. I would like this back, please. Alright, so let's run over here. And let's do some of this. I don't mind getting poisoned for just a moment, because then we can do that. And that. There's an X in the ceiling. I see the X. I will investigate the X shortly. First, I just want to make sure there aren't any other imminent dangers. Things that were spawning right around the corner, but it doesn't seem like there are. It's also the case that it would be a good time to reload. And there is another doorway over here that I failed to see. This might go back out to the buttresses. Yeah, it does. And I guess since we're here, and since it's going to spawn more of these guys, let's just go ahead and do that. Hey. And this. So we don't have to worry about it anymore. And then I do want to check out the X in the ceiling. Trying to imagine if there could be an emerald here. It seems a little too easy, but who knows? I want to go ahead and grab the soul that's over here while I have the opportunity. Let's take at least a little bit of a look. Alright, I'm not convinced there's anything there. I've left a light in the ceiling. We could always go back and check it out again at some future point in time. And we still have 2 minutes left on our strength and speed. So let's try to take advantage. Am I going in the opposite direction? Is this the way that I came in? I've gotten turned around, I think. Yeah, this is totally the way I came in. So don't go that way. I can worry about trying to carve myself some shortcuts later on if we need to, like, come back through here. Which seems probable right now. Both because I tend not to be that fast going through these kinds of places, and because it's Render. And if there's one thing Render does, is he makes big maps with big areas. Okay, so what do we have here? Super big area, big enough that even like gas or blazes could be in the ceiling, so be wary. Didn't see all the enemies, but we did get at least 2 skeletons fighting one another. Okay, so it's this guy again who we saw at the entrance, who might be a Sagittarius. Have we learned his zodiac sign? Not sure. And let's see, these guys are fighting one another. I can take off the victor. That guy is caught spawning in not the best spot. Oh, crap! Creeper. Not the best spot, and this guy also spawned in not the best spot. But now I think I'm safe to go on, and might as well pick these things up as we go. Creeper, you can fall down there. Oh crap, I just saw this guy. He's hiding. Alright, yep, zombie, go do some work. I do see that there's another side. Oh boy. Thank you. Another side from where I'm at, where the spawners still are, so I'm going to have to go back and deal with them probably at some point. Oh boy, and you're scary. Okay, I don't know that that was actually the most effective way to deal with them, but it worked. This time there was no emeralds over here. I'm somewhat disappointed. And this time there's no way to walk across, so basically we kind of took the wrong, quote-unquote, path upward. So we'll go take the one with the opposite parity, and this time we'll end up somewhere where there's an exit on top, and we'll have a chance to take out the other extra spawners along the way. And I think now is a good time for another golden apple, for some extra hearts. Oop, Crap, I fell in place that the skeleton had been in previously. I was inhabiting his old bones. Or something. Oh, there's another way to go this way, too. We have a branching point here. Oh, this is where we saw the entrance. So I do want to be here because there is a potion spawner somewhere. Aha, okay, and then there's this. And I think I hear phantoms, so is there a phantom spawning in this high room and chasing me or something? Let's do this. Some good block placement. I'm pretty pleased with that. And I don't think there's anybody who could be behind me at this point. There is guys who could be behind me at this point, if there don't happen to be any. So now that we lit up a bit of that room, let's take out a few more of these bad guys, and then go break the one spawner in the middle, if nothing else. Definitely phantoms. I thought the spawner was right here. Oh, and sorry for missing you to say hello. Grape. All right. Okay, so that was, I guess, like the front of the building. Here's the phantom. Okay. Oh, and the phantom spawner is up there. Okay. And we've already spawned like 3 of them. Yeah, let's get up here. I do have a lot of knockback resistance. Oh, crap. All right, there was some ancient debris there. But there's also a bunch of spawners here. That must be lit. Those are the rules. Okay. I don't know what all these spawners are. I'm still pretty tanky at the moment. So let's do some tanking. And surely this is the phantom spawner. Just makes sense. And I would like to pick up this block. But it's probably not in my inventory right now. Now it is. Okay, great. Okay. Phantom's attacking me. Let's jump back down. And back up over here. And we can come back to that room later. There's another room over here that doesn't have phantoms in it. And right now, the sound of a room with no phantoms sounds fantastic to me. So let's do it. I would actually, I was going to say, like to get some souls from that guy. So if I hit him against the wall, then I can actually kill him, get some soul. Same with you. Alright, skeleton fell down, but creeper is going to give you some soul. And the witch could also give you some soul. Thank you. Alright, things are going pretty good. We're running low on torches. Alright. Oh boy. Okay. Creepers keep falling on my head. That doesn't mean that I'm about to be dead. Bones up snots for me. No. I can't remember how the lyrics in the song go. Which is okay. Alright. I think that actually went pretty well. But you say so myself and to do. Alright. Oh boy. We're on the roof. There is a chest over there. It probably has some nice things that I would like to own without them being exploded. Oh gosh. Okay, well, guys blowing up is not bad. Be nicer. Okay, that was skeleton. That was skeleton fighting the other skeleton, and I didn't take advantage of it. The gas spawner's right here, so let's go after it. Got it. And then I think that's probably the only gas spawner that's currently in range. So if I can take out a ghast or two, it could be good. However, given that these guys are glowing and have extra tankiness, it's very hard to take those guys out, I have found. Let's eat one more of these. I would like to check out what's in the chest. Just checking on the inventory situation. I really don't need these or these. Yeah, I've got multiple stacks of arrows that I don't need. I don't need bones. This will just free up inventory, so if they do fire at the chest, I can get some good stuff out of it first. Oh, it's just ender pearls. I see. And there's a little lead up here, so it's saying, hey, I'm going to show you somewhere to ender pearl to, I think. So let's see. There's a roof, there's a something, there's a chest over there with another gas spawner. Sure, why not? Alright, that was the most important of the spawners to get rid of early, I think. And I think the rest of them are all lit. So now let's just continue to try to outrun mobs to the extent possible. Fight the ones who are not already fighting each other. And then take out the stragglers. Oh, I forgot about the ghast who's up in the ceiling. So let's deal with him momentarily. Let's also not be on fire. Okay, from here, I think I ought to be able to. I need to stack up higher than usual, just to make sure that I didn't get knocked down. Then my stack. Alright, and thank goodness for very good armor. We should see which shape the very good armor is in, because it might be in kind of sad shape at this point. Yeah, the helmet has seen better days. Alright, but there is a chest over here that has a name and an orange piece of concrete on it. So I definitely want to check that out. What do we have here? We have Solaria, Shooter of Stars. It is a very nice bow. Yeah, it's a very nice bow. I think this is the first bow that Render has given me, other than the Prankster, that I might use. It is Power 4, Punch 2, Unbreaking 4, with Looting and Flame. Yeah, we'll try using that for a bit. And I just threw out a bunch of arrows. I threw them into a fire intentionally, but now I might actually want more arrows because it does not have infinity on it, unlike the Prankster, so there's a little bit of trade-off going on there. But this area got quiet, and so this is an opportunity at this point to just peek out over the... Oh! Whoa, there's a phantom spawners in all of these things. Okay. Let's see what the phantoms think of Solaria the Star Shooter. If I can actually hit them from a distance, which I'm not sure that I can. Actually, I don't know all the behaviors of phantoms, especially ones that come from spawners. It seems like it's just in these middle ones from the roof. I don't necessarily have to go there. That might just be to discourage me from going along the roof rather than taking more of the fun path. Up there seems the most likely place for an objective to be. Are there any other things I need to drop off right at the moment? I don't need these things. Had some bones I could get rid of as well. Yeah, there's definitely, it's extremely well guarded up there, and there might be something kind of at the very top. So does this mean this is the front of the area that looks back towards the intersection? It is. So that's where we came in. It looks like there's something there that I'll have to remember on the way back out. So that's something to consider. And then there was the room with the phantoms indoors back over on this place that we did not finish. And since it's not obvious that there's a direction to go here, and indeed I think I did interpret the Ender Pearl stuff correctly, I just got a ghast here. Because I don't see any other kind of entry point to the roof of this place, so this is the only way that we would get Solaria, is by throwing the Ender Pearl. So let's try to throw the Ender Pearl back, and try to go back to that one room that we left behind. It might be short. Oh, no, it's perfect. It's terrific. It's great. I'm the greatest. Where did I come up? Here? No. Was there a staircase up here? No. How did I get here? Like, I was not here, and then I was here. I feel like I climbed to the top. But that's where my memory ends. I guess some things blew up. I don't think I climbed along the outside. Oh, here it is. There's a ladder. Got it. Everything makes sense. Right, I was singing a song. I remember it now. I remember it like it was 5 minutes ago. Okay, it's all come back to me. Okay, so I think a couple floors down and back over is the internal room at the Phantoms, and we can go back and deal with that. I'm currently down 3 hearts, so let's do one more golden apple. And so right over there is the room I want to go back to. And at this point, I'm only carrying 10 golden apples. I think I have more back at home, but we should definitely check that out. So some of the Phantoms may have despawned. There's definitely stuff up on the roof over there. Was there another way to go on this floor? It's not clear to me that there is. Somebody's shooting at me from somewhere. So I'm just going to do... Oh, I see him. Let's just get rid of that one skeleton. I just want to take a peek to see if this is like the outside of the castle. Yes and no. Here's some more of the buttresses. Hey, CD. Thanks for popping in. And hey, good night, Walter. Down ladder. Yes. All right. So I don't think there's a way to go here, and I don't think there is on the other side, so I think I do have to go up to where we took out all those spawners previously. I didn't look in here to see, other than this spawner, like, was there a chest in here as well? Was there any loot, or was it just get rid of the bad spawner? I think it was just get rid of the bad spawner. And I think rather than shuffle through my inventory to get out the scaffolding, I'll just choose to spend some more blocks. And right, I never came down this branch to get rid of these spawners. Let's do so now. There we go. You want to drop me a soul where I can reach it? Thank you. Okay, so another area with some cobwebs and things. There's a spawner there, spawner there, spawner there. Are those spawners like hanging in midair? Let me get against the wall here. I don't think I'm triggering any of those spawners right at the moment. That one was just coming into range, I think. Maybe not. I think it's actually 2 spawners. Oops. Well, I just dropped my best bow on the ground. 2 spawners right above one another. I would like that bow, so let's go after it. Okay, the bow has been picked back up. And we're going to trigger these spawners, and then we're going to realize that there was a staircase here all along in order to get down there, as opposed to there not being a way. Oh, wow. Did I just one? That can't be. How did I... That guy just died to a single arrow. This bow isn't that good. But I don't know what would have caused damage to the blaze already. No, this just one-shot him. That just one-shot him. What is going on here? Is Power 4 that good? I feel like there's something else at play, and I don't know what's at play, but I like it because it's at play in my favor. Okay, well, with that and that done, apparently there's a bunch of zombies. These are not real zombies. Oh, crap. Was there a creeper? He could have just spawned on a ledge up there. Those zombies were moving in ways that make me think that they are not real zombies. Like, that did not seem like zombie AI that I saw at play there. Oh, there's even staircases down here too. I could be making it up. I could be making a bunch of things up. Let's go down here. Oh, it's a potion spawner. That's so rude. Oh, and I did the thing. Okay, let's get above the creeper. And over close enough. Alright, so potion spawner on top of the blaze spawner, very mean. I see there's a potion spawner on top of that thing as well. Okay, let's go back over here and take out some guys who come running towards us. That actually works really well. So good job, creeper. You've taken out the majority of my enemies. Height adds damage to arrows? I wouldn't think so. It could be. I think I would know this mechanic, though. Unless it's something new. Oh, crap. I did not realize one of his fireballs was getting all the way over here. Also, I see you guys. And I see you over here, too. Alright. Okay, Ghastly Poo is gone. He spawned somewhere in the back, but I need to take out some more of the things in the front first, I think. So let's attempt to do so. Same strategy as before, only better executed. One more. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's a diamond block there, I believe. That might be an actual diamond block, as opposed to a block that looks like a diamond block that's made with maps. So that's noteworthy. Before I go back on that side, I wouldn't mind taking out a few more random guys. I do not know. I didn't think there was a fire here. Did I set myself on fire somehow? I'm not sure. Oh, there's a blaze over here. Got it. I was like, how did I get set on fire? Okay, I now understand where my foes are attacking me from. That was scary when I fell in that hole because I didn't realize that hole was there, but we're fine. Alright, every arrow managed to come up short. And my water buckets either disappeared or, got it, was just inside a, it's all half slabs. Let's place a block. There we go. Cut it out! I'm tired of being fired upon, especially when I'm not sure from where. Like, was it this guy? He's extremely persistent. He's very far away from me. But yeah, he's lit up. He's still firing at me. Speaking of guys still coming at me. Creeper. Okay. Let's go down and try to get the third set of spawners after we take care of a few more of the creepsy creeps. And I don't know where the creeper spawner is, and so I'm thinking it must be like up in the side of one of these pillars somewhere or something. Because there are definitely more creepers than I can account for. Ah, still not close enough. I went a little bit less high, thinking that it might be easier to reach. Ah, darn it. Gassed, 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 gassed. Let's do that. Let's do that. And let's try to take out the Ghastly Poo. Got him. Great. But he still got me in a parting shot. What a guy. Okay, we are running very low on torches. And I still haven't figured out where the creepers are coming from. So, I guess there could be like spawners up in the chandeliers or something too. They're probably just hidden in some of the pillars. But I think at this point, we have enough for an episode, and I'm ready for a little bit of a strategic retreat to regroup. So let's consider where we are. The front of the area, I think, was just through here. So if I were to dig through here, would I just like come out the front door effectively? Let's try it. I think I will, or close to it. Go gadget pickaxe. Alright, this is not turning into as short of a shortcut as I was hoping. But it did indeed bring us out to the front door, although much higher than I was expecting to be. Alright. I still don't know if all of that gravel might be a trap, so it's kind of scary to use the water bucket there, but I think I could use it here. I could probably take a bunch of fall damage too. All these things are possible. Alright, and one more check. Doesn't seem to be a trap with the gravel. Okay. Well, we made some progress in there. We have a sense of what was there. I definitely like the strength and speed potions. And when I was up top, it looked almost like there was like a cave over here. Yeah, like what's going on right here? Oh, crap. Oh, I just fell into it. I see diamonds. Bonus area 5, Carbon Crystals Cave. Okay, well, that answers a question, which is we were down 3 more music discs, but 4 more emeralds. So I think I know where the final emerald is going to be. It's going to be in the bonus area. All right, great. This is new information. Let's see, the bonus areas sometimes have new magic spells. I wonder if there would be anything super amazing in there that I'd want to have sooner rather than later. I wonder if I should go to the bonus area next rather than go back into the cathedral. So that's something to consider. But for now, I think if you're watching on YouTube, we'll go ahead and call this an episode. I will take the emerald that I left in here and put it on the monument. And if you're watching on Twitch, stick around and we'll re-gear and head back for some more.